Josef Schultz, and this is my oral presentation on the 1847 book Wuthering by Emily Brontë. Emily Brontë is an author from the United Kingdom whose only novel, Wuthering Heights, is what she is best known for. Emily was born on July 30th, 1818, and died of tuberculosis on December 19, 1848. Despite being written during the Victorian era, Wuthering Heights is often seen as romantic and gothic, and challenged Victorian norms with its dark themes and complex characters. For the plot of this book, a character by the name of Mr. Lockwood rents a place called Thrushcross Grange and meets two characters, Heathcliff and Nellie Dean. Other characters in this book include Hindley Earshaw, Francis Earshaw, Isabella Linton, and Dr. Kennett. Through Nellie Dean, Mr. Lockwood learns about the story of Wuthering Heights. As the story progresses, love between Heathcliff and another character named Catherine Earnshaw is revealed, but Catherine marries a character named Edgar Linton. When Catherine dies after giving birth to her baby, Cathy, Heathcliff grows vengeful. As a result of this, Heathcliff torments Catherine's kids, Cathy, Linton, and Hareton. In the end, Heathcliff ends up dying and Cathy and Hareton fall in love, suggesting a theme of hope and healing. One of the most important characters in this book is Heathcliff. He can be characterized as cruel, obsessive, and dark. His actions towards Catherine throughout the book express his inner torment. Heathcliff is a complex character as he is both a victim and villain, his immense love for Catherine driving his cruelty.
Hi, my name is Lilian, and I'm doing an oral presentation on Wuthering Heights. Despite this, I thought it was an overall good book with an interesting plot. I did not find myself to be connected with any characters from this book, but it was emotionally impactful. In my opinion, this book was compelling. Some messages that can be taken away from this book include the destructive nature of vengefulness and obsession, redemption and healing through compassion, and the psychological impact of trauma and suffering. Brontë was successful in getting these messages through to the reader, primarily through her use of emotional depth and complex characters. I would recommend this book to people who enjoy gothic or tragic romance, psychological depth, and stories revolving around the ideas of revenge and forgiveness. I recommend this book to people who enjoy those things because of the dark atmosphere, the setting, and haunting but memorable reading experience. This is a summary of the sequel to the plot of Wuthering Heights. Years after the turbulent saga of Catherine Earnshaw and Heathcliff, peace has seemingly returned to the moors of Yorkshire. Cathy Linton and Hareton Earnshaw are now married, trying to build a peaceful life in the same house that once held so much pain. Their love is real, but the past isn't so easy to leave behind. When their first child is born, they name him Heath. He's a quiet boy, pale and serious, with eyes that seem too old for his age. As he grows up, people in the village start to talk. They say Heath walks alone in the woods where Catherine and Heathcliff once wandered, that he speaks to shadows and sees things no one else can. Catherine tries to keep him safe, but the more she tries to protect him, the more he's drawn to the moors. One night, during a terrible storm, Heath disappears. When they find him, he's standing by Heathcliff's grave, speaking in a strange language. After that, everything begins to fall apart. Strange things start happening. Doors slam shut with no wind, ghostly shapes appear in the fog, animals die without reason, and the house, Wuthering Heights, starts to rot and whisper at night. Hareton, once strong and kind, starts drinking. He can't fight the feeling that something evil is in their home. Then, rumors spread. Some say Heath isn't really their son. Some believe he's something Heathcliff created before he died. A way to return and take back what he couldn't in life. Catherine is terrified. She feels like she's losing her son. But if he is possessed, how far is she willing to go to stop it? The story ends with Catherine digging into the floor of Wuthering Heights. Following the sound of Heath's cries, her hands are bloody as she pulls up the stones. And then, from the ground, a cold, withered hand reaches up. And the final line reads, "The moors were never meant to forget."